Uh,
What's good, fam? It's your boy Derek, aka D Nice, aka the Rant Ninja. Before I start, I need to give a shout out to ngaradio.org. Please check them out. Spinning music all day, all night. New artists, current music, whatever you need, you can make a request. I'm also a feature vlogger on there, so my videos can be found there as well. Again, that's ngaradio.org. Today's rant is going to be about this new, or I don't know if it's new, this catfish phenomenon. And the linebacker from Notre Dame, Mate, Maitai Teo, or whatever his name is, I can't even pronounce his name. Manti Teo, that's how you pronounce his name. And this little scheme that he got caught up in. And then I'm going to address the show on MTV as well. Um, the one thing that I'm completely puzzled about, I know that it's 2013 and there's no issue with meeting people online. There's no issue with it at all. My only issue is that how do you have a relationship with someone online that you've only talked to on the phone, you've never video chatted with them, you've never met them? Because that's not odd, because maybe you guys live far away from one another. But part of this story with the Teo kid is that he went to Hawaii or something to go meet her, and then the girl didn't show up, and then he came back and he continued to talk to her. Um, yeah, if I show up somewhere and you're not there, we're not talking no more. And then the second thing that boggles my mind is that he's got to be the most high profile football player on that entire Notre Dame team. And walking around Notre Dame's campus on a daily basis, he's got to have panties thrown at him as if he was Teddy Pendergrass in his prime. And he chose cyber draws over real draws. I can't get it. I don't get it. I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with cyber draws as long as you get the draws eventually in person. But real draws are always better than cyber draws, people. And I just think that that actually needs to go on a T-shirt. I'm gonna think about marketing that. Tell me what y'all think. Cyber draws are not as good as real draws, and think let's see if that could sell. So that's enough about that clown. The second thing is I want to address the actual Catfish show that comes on MTV. I watched an episode the other day. I don't know if it was the latest episode or not, but guy had a online relationship with a woman for 2 years. This woman told him that she didn't have a phone, she didn't have access to video chat or anything. Never talked on the phone. They're exchanging messages, telling each other they love one another. She's the pictures are some blonde, blue-eyed, big boobs chick, and this guy is very smitten. So the guys from Catfish take him to the girl, and it ends up being a dude. Now, I just want to go on the record and say this would never happen to me in the first place because I, you know, I know 8 year olds with cell phones. So people in their 20s, they definitely have phones. And if they don't, if somebody tells me they don't have a phone, we're not even, what do we have to talk about? What exactly, like, how bootleg are you that you don't have a cell phone, that we can't talk on the phone? And then the second thing is, I want to say is if this was to happen to me and I was on a TV show like Catfish or Cheaters or something like that, just let it be known that my episode would never make it to the air. Because if I showed up somewhere expecting to see a woman and there was a man there, I'm gonna beat him within each inch of his life, basically. Um, you don't play with people's emotions like that. That's how people get shot in the face. And another thing that's gonna happen is that you know how the centers bleep out curse words? I can assure you that I will have a profanity laced tirade that would be so epic that an F bomb or an MF would come through. The censor wouldn't even be able to get all the curses because that's how much of a waste of a time it would be to actually air my episode because it would be nothing but MFs and FUs. That's it. I wouldn't say nothing else. So what would be the point of putting that on air? So just know that you'll never see Derek on any of those type of gotcha shows, anything like that, because the that's just not my thing. And I'm gonna go ham. I mean, outside of that, that's my rant for the day. Watch out for Catfish. It's an interesting show, but if you're, what I'm saying, if you're trying to get the cyber draws, gentlemen, make sure you get them on the phone or actual some sort of video chat or some sort because you don't want to show up and it be a dude. I don't want to. I don't want to hear anybody got shot in the face. It's gonna happen, but I don't want to hear about it. All right, people, y'all have a good weekend. Um, NFC AFC Championship game today. Everybody enjoy the games. Rant Ninja out. One.